Hi there, and welcome to Let's Stress Less. If you're a woman who's feeling overwhelmed with life because your stress is out of control, you're pretty sure your stress could be affecting your health, and you want to get a handle on that before it gets worse, stick around. I've got you covered. I'm Chantal. I'm a registered nurse and your lifestyle design coach for stress mastery. And I can show you how to unwrap the gift of stress so you can go from barely surviving to fabulous and thriving. Today, we're going to talk about decompression, one of the 3 pillars of stress mastery. So let's dive in. Our bodies are wonderfully designed to assist us in a true emergency. The stress response kicks in and we're electrified. We become hyper alert. We can experience superhuman strength. We think clearly and creatively, and we can move fast. But it's designed to be a temporary state. It's meant to get us out of immediate danger, and that's it. It's not meant to be a way of life. Unfortunately, as we go through our day, putting out fires, dealing with crises, drama, and other people's urgencies, that stress response kicks in way too often. If we don't find a way to calm the storm, we'll pay a very heavy price. So when life gets overwhelming or starts to feel out of control, it's absolutely critical that you find a way to decompress in a hurry. Decompression is the act of halting the stress response quickly and bringing you back into a more balanced, calm state where you'll have greater clarity to deal with those fires more creatively and effectively. Decompression is meant to give you quick relief. The decompression pillar contains a collection of tools that help you calm and halt the immediate cascade of stress chemicals that flood your body the moment you encounter a stressful situation. Most of the time, these chemicals are released before you even realize your stress response has been triggered. So it's imperative that you know your body's stress signals and respond quickly. Decompression doesn't fix the problem. You could repeatedly halt the stress response all day long, and it would work. But as soon as the next trigger was tripped, the symptoms would come right back, and they'll usually come back stronger. However, decompression is like a reset button. It calms the immediate symptoms and buys you some time so you can figure out what's causing the stress to begin with and ultimately eliminate the cause. Each time you feel the pressure start to rise or you feel the tension creeping back into your body, these tools can be used to bring you back to center as many times as you need throughout the day. Most decompression tools initiate the relaxation response in as little as 1 minute. Choosing to change how you respond to stress in the moment it's happening is empowering. It puts you back in control of every situation, and the more you do it, the better you get at it. Now let's talk about the tools. If you were to go to buy a toolbox, there are options. You can buy one that's empty and you get to put whatever you want in it. Or you can buy one that's pre-filled with basic tools to get you started, and then you get to finish filling it with specific tools you'll actually use. The decompression pillar is like a partially filled toolbox. It contains universal tools that work for pretty much everyone. If you don't like the tools in the pre-filled box, you can remove them and replace them with tools you like better. One of the most basic and universally effective decompression tools is your breath. There are so many ways to use your breath to halt stress. Try this. Breathe in slowly and deeply, clear to your belly, to the count of 4. Now, breathe out slowly to the count of 4. You can use your heart rate for the counts. As your heart rate slows, increase your exhale. Try to exhale twice as long as you inhale. Breathe in for the count of 4 and breathe out for the count of 8. Do this until you feel calmer. It usually only takes a minute or 2. Remember, stress is different for everyone. So what works for you will probably be different than someone else. And even you will experience stress differently depending on the day and the moment. So you need a collection of tools in your toolbox that will work specifically for you and work in a variety of circumstances. I've created a list of some of those universal tools so you can get started decompressing as soon as possible. I put a link in the description below, so definitely check it out. I even have a video called High-End Stress Tools and one called Low-End Stress Tools. I'll link them below because it's important to make sure you only use high-end tools. High-end isn't about cost or time, it's about effectiveness. You only want the highest quality and most effective tools in your toolbox. Whatever you place in there has to actually work for you and work well. If a tool doesn't do the job, you don't need it. And you don't have time to mess with stuff that doesn't work. You need to stop that stress response as quickly as possible to minimize the damage. And you need to be familiar with your tools and ready to respond the second you feel your body's SOS signals begin. Remember, stress is your friend. She will warn, guide, and protect you. Your job is to listen and respond. And the quicker you respond, the better the outcome. Every time you try something that works, make a note of it. Put it in your toolbox and use it so often that you become so familiar with it, you don't even have to think. You just pull it out and use it. What are your favorite decompression tools? Comment below. If you like what you're learning, join me each week right here for more tips, tools, and valuable insights as you learn how to recognize and unwrap the gift of stress so you can take control of your life, your health, and your happiness as you go from barely surviving to fabulous and thriving. And if you like more videos like this, then make sure to watch the videos on your screen. I think you'll like them. Till next time.